If you've watched any of the other videos so far, you know how important I think financials are in terms of managing your business and planning out your business and measuring how well you're doing. But one thing we haven't talked about is the fact that I think in large part your P&L, your financials are really the story of your business. And I think when people are evaluating how the company's doing or thinking about joining you or thinking about investing or thinking of anything else, when they ask you for your financials, what they're really looking for is the story about what happened last year or last 2 years or what have you. And it's all in there. And I think as you plan out the future of the business, it's important to think about what story those financials are going to tell. Because when somebody who does give these things a lot of thought looks at this, they're going to look at it and be like, okay, well, it's pretty clear they grew really nicely, but they became less efficient. But they had to spend twice as much on sales. Or their retention got even better. Or they went deep investing in engineering and then clearly their ACVs went up because of all the dollars they put in. Whatever happened, people are going to try and suss that out from the financials because, as I said, it really is a story. And so I think as you plan out the next phase of your business and you do try and put together, let's say, the P&L for the next year, I think it's actually really helpful to think about the story. I've actually even encouraged entrepreneurs before they show me a financial plan for the next year if I'm on the board, write it in English. What's the story? What story is this going to tell me? And it could be, we are going to be investing deeply for the first 3 months of the year in the following area. So you're going to notice that in the financials. And that's going to result in the following thing, which you'll notice in the next, 6 months. And then at the final 3 months, here's what's going to happen. But fundamentally, we're going to be going through a lot of headcount growth. We're going to be cutting costs in this area. We're going to be improving gross margin by these actions. Like whatever actually is going to be happening in the company that's going to reflect, I think it's really helpful to be intentional and actually write out the story. What is the story you want to tell for the next 12 months? How is it going to reflect in your P&L? And then use that as a way to build and validate and verify your plan. Because whether you like it or not, it is a story. And you're far better off being able to intentionally create that story than have it kind of happen to you and have somebody later on come in to interpret perhaps something wrong or that you didn't intend at all to happen because of how everything came out.